Professional ring walk number 32 this Saturday, a massive night for you at the National Stadium. Now fight week rolls around, how are you feeling? What's going through your mind right now?
Another day for me, do some media stuff. Spirits are good actually, prepared for this, so it's not like taking time out of my schedule, fits in well. And another day, another lion in the jungle, another lion ready to hunt. It's just another day for me.
I caught up with you last week at the gym and you seemed almost scarily relaxed. You were saying, I'm going to go to Westfields, which is a shopping centre in London, for those who don't know, and you seemed in such a great place. How much is that down to the preparation and the bond you formed with Ben Davison over the last few months?
Preparation is everything. I'm sure you prepared before you came here, right?
Not very well.
There goes my pay rise.
Well, if you prepare, you're relaxed because you've taken yourself there physically, you're taking yourself there mentally, and you truly believe in yourself, so I'm good.
You've had this man by your side from the start. I remember when you first boxed at Wembley and he stood next to me and said he'll be headlining here one day. You've done that a few times now, but how important has your relationship been along the way?
Yeah, it's been massive. Been massive for my development in and out of the ring. In the ring, it's been sensational, even throughout the times that haven't been so good, but what a story it is. And the man knows boxing as well, so to speak to him outside of actual competing and business, talking about boxing in general, it's helped me develop. I met Eddie probably when I was, 20?
Yeah,
about 21? Yeah, I'm now 34, going to be 35 next month, so it's been a long journey and a fruitful one as well for both of us.
Eddie cares about all his fighters, but he cares about you on a different level, I think. Eddie, when fight week gets here, how are your nerves? Because I do think you get more nervous for AJ.
Do you know what? Not really nervous, because it's like originally we were like, you know, when we first started, we were a little bit raw, we were a little bit naive. We knew what we were doing, but you don't really know what you're doing at that age. And as life develops, you just get a better understanding of what it's all about, how to compete, how to win. And now I look at him as a seasoned fighter, you know, just like I look at Canelo Alvarez when I was with him last week, or, you know, the Klitschko's. We're of that level now, and we're of that experience. And I think you relax a lot more when you've been there so many times. The buzz is still there, but it's just like he says, it's another fight where it's, you know, back then it was like, oh my God, what are we actually doing? I don't really know, like what to expect, what's going to happen. Now I think we're, especially with the new setup, everyone's calm because the work's been done and we know exactly what we're doing and what we need to do. And that gives you a sense of calmness in your preparation and on fight week. So these, you know, whether it's Canelo or AJ, these fight weeks are very monotonous and they're quite boring for these guys. They just want to get it out of the way and perform. But the relationship's been amazing. I was looking at the pictures of us wearing matching waistcoats. We looked like a couple of snooker players when he signed a contract. And I was looking at...
Was that his idea?
No, it was random. We didn't. We just both turned up in it, and it was like I just looked at myself thinking, well, we really didn't know what we were doing, where we were going, and now life passes you by very quickly. Yeah.
You can't arrive here without having some sort of promise to be here. It has to be within you somewhere, because you can't just get here out of pure luck. So yeah, we're here, we've arrived, and if we can toast to a big show on Wembley, let's go. 21st September.
What will it mean to you, AJ, to become a 3-time world heavyweight champion?
I'm not looking that far ahead. Because that's just like the icing on the cake. I've said to myself precisely, performance is the most important thing for me. Mentality is the most important thing for me. And all the other stuff will follow that. So 3-time, I've done it once, I've done it twice. Nothing's really changed. I've had to work extremely hard to improve my performance. So I'm fully focused on my performances. That's what will bring me all the glitz and glam and glory.
You know how important momentum is, and confidence and self-belief. You're on a great run, you're in a great place, but when you look at Daniel Dubois coming off 2 big wins for himself, and he is the current world heavyweight champion, what version of him are you prepared to be met with on Saturday?
50% better than what I've seen. 50% better than what I've seen. But I'm well prepared physically and mentally, so I think the fans will be in for an entertaining night for sure.
Eddie, in your opinion, how do you believe AJ wins this fight, and how do you believe he approaches it too?
Just be himself. Done the work. Fantastic training team, tactics, everything. We know exactly what we've got to do. This is to win.
Do you think he wins this fight inside the distance?
Yeah, however way it comes. You know, the difference when you watch back the Klitschko fights and all those fights, it's almost like, you know, in a respectful way, almost makes me laugh a little bit when I see how far he got with the actual knowledge and ability he had at the time. He's 100 times better fighter than he was then, all round. Footwork, defence, knowledge, experience, everything. Back then it was just pure heart and rawness and brute force. Now he's got every attribute, best heavyweight in the world, and we'll prove it on Saturday night.
For you, AJ, is it any means necessary
What's that?
in terms of how you want to beat Daniel this weekend?
No, there's only one way. I know exactly what I'm going to do. I'm not leaving it up to anyway. I know exactly what I'm going to do. I know exactly what I've got to do, and I'll do it. So, yeah.
And a message for the fans who are coming out in their thousands once again, 96,000.
Massive, massive respect. It's appreciated. And the way I repay him, I swear to you, I lock myself away and I prepare in the best way I can, because look, he's got his supporters, I've got mine. And for his supporters, I want to make sure I put up a good fight. I want to test him. And for my supporters, I want to be victorious. You know, so that's the way I'm going to repay you lot, with sweat, blood, and hopefully at the end of the night, tears, because tears of joy. Do you know what I mean? Because we're going to do it. We're going to do it.
Excited to hear and the new once again.
Yeah, as a performance, let me bring my mind back, focus on performance.
Top man. AJ, wish you the very best of luck. Top man, thank you, Eddie, as well.
Thanks, guys.